Behind me is our massive Carnival Celebration. We're docked in Puerto Rico today and we're going to give you a full deck-by-deck tour of the beautiful Carnival Celebration. Let's go. So now we're standing by the map of the ship. It's a huge ship, but if I were to explain this in easy words, I would say you would want to remember 5 main areas. First is Celebration Central, which is deck 6, 7, and 8. Then you have the Gateway, which is on deck 6 and 7. Then they have 820 Biscayne, tribute to Miami, which is the hometown for this ship. You have a sports complex, and then you have Lido. So we're gonna give you a deck-by-deck tour of the whole ship. We're gonna show you everything in detail, but these are the 5 main areas which you don't wanna miss out on, or you wanna just remember so you can hang out. So we just dropped the kids off the Camp Ocean. They were very excited. We're gonna continue showing you the ship. This is your family harbor staterooms, and on the other side on the deck floor you have Family Harbor Lounge, which is a lounge exclusive for the people staying in Family Harbor rooms.
Now we stayed in a Family Harbor Balcony Cove stateroom back in 2018 in
times.
Carnival Horizon. Oh yeah, we have
And
stayed it
Vista.
2 times. And Vista. If you're with your family, it's a really nice way to spend time, especially that lounge makes a difference. Alia, do you remember the snacks that would do?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually very, sorry about that. It's actually very helpful if you have smaller kids, because you have a lounge right on the deck that you're staying on. Offers you some board games, drinks, snacks at all times. I think we have reached it. There it is.
Okay,
And
so
then
we'll
you
give
have some TV with shows playing. You have some lounging area.
Especially on a transatlantic cruise, it came in really handy to us because in rocky sea days, you just come here, they bring breakfast here, snacks, and right before bedtime, they would do milk and cookies. Bye, kids. Okay, so, but yeah, this is a good hangout with a TV. No! You can check yourself out if you TikTok or Instagram or YouTube.
Am I gonna be on it?
Yeah, we'll put you guys on it. What's your name?
Sane?
Sane?
Sane.
Malia?
Malia. All right.
Hi, Sane
Thank
and
you.
Malia.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Bye.
We'll see. We've covered deck number 4, Camp Ocean, and Dr. Seuss Bookville. Now we're at deck number 5. We have Cloud9 Spa and Salon. This is all staterooms. And then at the end of it, there's chef table.
Now we put this in our video yesterday. These hallways are super nice and wide, as Ali is demonstrating. Plus, wallpaper on the 5th floor with the Caribbean tropical theme. I think it's my favorite so far.
And I think I have said this before, the carpets are not only beautiful, but because it's a new ship, they're very nice and clean. So overall, it's very nice, wide open. The wood color is light and beautiful.
Look at this space. There's just tons of space in the hallways. On the flip side, the rooms are a little tiny bit on a smaller side. We came all the way to the end of 5th floor, but there's no access here. So we're gonna go a little bit back to the elevator bank, and there's a tiny sign, exit, and that's what you follow.
It's hard to find.
It's hard to find. It
Yeah.
gets a little getting used to, and then you come out into the elevator bank.
This is the front of deck 6. On your right, you have gym, and on the other side, you have the spa.
That's the Cloud9 Spa. For their opening hours, you can check this or the app, but mostly it's open from 8 to 10. And the gym is open from 6 to 10 at night. So this is the gym. Aldia, you came here this morning, right?
Yes.
There's a little bit, you can see the ocean from those windows. It's a little obstructed, and you do see a bunch of people in there right now.
So now we are on deck 6. We have shown you the Cloud9 Spa and the fitness center. Next, we're going to go to the Punchliner Comedy Club. And then we have this whole start of the Celebration Center that we're going to walk you through and onto the gateway.
Again, this is really the hub of the cruise ship. That's where a lot of the activity is. And this is your Punchliners Comedy Club. Let's go in and give everybody a quick tour of what the club looks like inside. As you're walking by, you see Carnival Celebration, 2 medallions and a huge metal plaque.
The fittingly named Carnival Celebration first set sail during our 50th birthday. Year on November 6, 2022, artwork representative of Carnival Celebration's 6 fun zones and depicted below the ship sailing beneath a fireworks-filled sky.
Okay, next to the plaque with the celebration is
Piano Bar 88.
Piano Bar 88. This is what the piano bar looks like inside. I think they're doing a seminar of sorts in here.
Yeah.
But plenty of seating. You're coming off of a piano bar. Check out this wall.
Beautiful.
They're setting up pictures here for tonight.
Right next to it, you have Java Blue Cafe. Looks like the sandwiches are included, but the desserts, you have chocolate chip cookies for $2.50. You have a cheesecake for $4. On this whole side of Java Blue Cafe, you have drinks, some juices, some energy drinks, and a whole lot of coffee and hot drinks. You want to buy from the cafe is $3. If late night you're looking for water, you want to come here. This whole section is closed, but the water side is open.
And you know what I'm craving? That zero sugar starry.
Oh, let me get you one. Do you want to get one?
Yeah, we just came out of the Java Blue. Actually handed out a couple of stickers. So if you guys subscribe, thank you so much for asking. There's also specialty coffee available at Bar 20 at Havana Bar on deck forward and midship.
Now, right next to the Java Cafe is your candy shop, Cherry on Top. It's called Cherry on Top.
All right, so this is your candy shop. And again, a lot of people shopping around buying. And from a pricing perspective, I don't know, like what is it? Can't really, oh yeah, $3.95 for a quarter pound and $15.95 filled tin with sleeve. Okay, right in the middle, you have a Rolls Royce. It's a beautiful car. It's massive. And as we pan this way, we'll give you some perspective. So we walked through here. That was the Java Blue Cafe. That's the candy store. And right here,
That's called Celebration Central. This theater and the seating goes up on deck 7 and deck 8. This is the middle of the ship. It's a layout that we haven't seen before on any of the cruise ships. I don't know yet if it's better or not so good, but we'll find out as we experience it during our days on the ship.
so they've roped this area off because they're setting for a show. This is probably that all-white show everybody was talking about. So this is the Golden Jubilee. There's a party happening in there, very loud. You can see the gingerbread house village that they have built.
An ATM machine, if you need it, it's here on deck 6, right beside the Golden Jubilee across the center stage. Now we're gonna go on and move to the gateway. As you enter the gateway on deck 6, it's a wall celebrating the journey of Carnival Cruise Line.
1970s, entertainment architecture, 1980s, 1990s, 2000s, 2010s, today. So this is your full history, 70s, 80s, 90s. Each decade, they included some key architecture, some key fun activities. Great job on the ship, showcasing the history of Carnival. So after that noisy bar, this is the Carnival restaurant. Oh, that's incredible. I think this is the very first ship or the Carnival ship? Oh, the Carnival ship. Carnival ship. This is the Carnival restaurant with a nice ship model in the front.
A little shopping area, some stores, but they're all hip fish stores. So this side you have hip fish accessories, and on this side you have fragrances and beauty. This store has bags and bags.
The official entry to the gateway. So this is the gateway bar, and again the theme for tonight is the Far East Voyage. This little dining area, it says let's have some fun, but what a nice quiet little Latitudes bar area. That's what I read about, that this has that old school train flipping board here. So tonight at the gateway, this is Far East Voyage, and each night I believe they change the menu of this place based on, I think, these themes. That's our guess. If you guys know more about this, please comment below.
Love this.
This is a really nice space.
This is such a nice touch.
Yeah.
Now you have real windows which show you the ocean, and we always love that. But then on the top they have windows that have screen display on them, which changes every day. And
I do like that midway through the ship you have ocean view. Even with curtains I still can see the ocean. This is now Emerald's Bistro, $13.97, and you can look at the menu up close here. So desserts are $4, small plates are $6, and the menu looks pretty enticing. Some real seafood options for you. $27 for crab claws, $26 for lobster, only at Emerald's Bistro. So after Emerald Lagasse's restaurant, you have Carnival's Kitchen, cooking lessons with Carnival chefs. And there's mixers and blenders and cooking stations.
now cooking is not something you want to do when you're on a cruise ship, but if you still love cooking and you would like to learn, Carnival Kitchen offers classes. See day 1, they're doing pasta, sushi, pizza, Mission Masala Tiger, Cupcake Academy, Italian dinner, cake workshop, grill and smoke, tailgate party, elegant affair, Spanish dinner. That's a lot of cooking and a lot of learning.
You kind of looked hungry just reading that menu.
As we move ahead, we see Festival Restaurant. Now on the same deck, on the other side of the ship, you have Carnival Restaurant, and this is the Festival Restaurant.
It's nice to come at non-meal time so you can actually see what it looks like without the people. It's a lot of seating.
Now back to the map. We have covered the whole deck 6, and now we're at the back of the ship. So from here we're going to move up to deck 7 and continue our journey with the gateway on deck 7.
Okay, so this is deck 7. Festival Restaurant is a 2-floor restaurant. Here's your Park West Gallery. On the other side is a restaurant.
That's your Fahrenheit Steakhouse.
So this restaurant is $49 per person. It includes your starter, salad, entree, side, dessert. And then if you want additional entrees, additional charges apply. It's a beautiful space.
Very interesting layout. They do have seating outside the restaurant too.
Then that's what the seating looks like inside. I know they're setting this place up, but nice chandelier. There's a bar in front, but I do want to point out that they have seating sporadically around the ship. So when the bar's not open, it's a nice quiet spot to hang out. So there is a staircase also that goes up the 3 floors. Floor 1, 2nd, and then it will go up.
And this staircase you'll only find in the gateway.
Here's a look at the Emerald's Bistro from the top. You can see those screens and more seating here. We're going to continue going towards the Alchemy bar. Okay, that's the Alchemy bar.
And right next to it you have the Limelight Lounge, which I think the comedy club is happening.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
where people are
Limelight.
going.
At deck 7 we've done the studio, steakhouse, Alchemy bar, and the Limelight Lounge. Now
Next up is the Celebration Central.
Celebration Central. The whole Central Celebration on deck 7, most of it is the casino. You have Aquaria, portside liquor, tobacco store, and then Island Traders.
We'll walk through the casino real quick and then go into the theater. So here is the Portside Liquor, and then you have the Island Traders. Here is another view of the theater. They're practicing right now. Now we're gonna enter the casino. We'll quickly walk through it. Here is more casino with a bar, sitting area. The casino is massive here. Yeah, this casino is...
Cashier.
And then the cashier over there. And now another ATM. And now we're in the Grand Spectrum Theater.
I know we got 11-25. Second place, 130. Congratulations to 50 and Fab. You're the top scorers. TNT!
We just saw a little bit of Family Feud.
Now we're on deck 8. This is where we are right now. We're going to walk through here and see if we can have access to the front of the ship for nice views, which we always crave. We're going to show you all of the deck 8, and now the Celebration Central continues on deck 8, but instead of Gateway, you have now 820 Biscayne, and then you have the Summer Landing.
This is Havana staterooms. We're gonna walk over. I've noticed the corridor is slightly smaller than deck 5, where we are. Yes. When I say smaller, narrower.
Tighter, yes.
Okay, now we're all the way to the front. Let's see any exit doors.
I don't see any.
Okay.
Why we are doing this is because most of Carnival ships that we have taken in the past all had access to open balcony area in the front that would give you amazing front views of the ship and ocean views, and those areas are mostly not very crowded. So that used to be one of the most favorite activities to do on the ship. Now that Carnival is getting more bigger and much fancier and newer, I think that's one thing that we're missing out on. So every ship we try and look for a secret escape that can take us to that front of the ship where we can spend hours, just the two of us. But no success so far, but we're going to keep trying.
All right, so we did ask somebody who's staying in the Havana Suites. You can access the outdoor area with your stateroom card if you're staying in Havana. This is called the Havana Experience. Your wristbands are required beyond this point. You scan your card, you can go out there. It really makes me want to book an older cruise now, an older ship, because I miss being outside.
Or maybe book a Havana stateroom next time.
Yeah, that's a better idea. And now we're going to go into
Havana Bar.
Okay, let's walk through it. It's the outside view. And this is the Havana Bar. Welcome to Chibang, Chinese and Mexican cuisine. We were standing there and then there, and now we're on the top floor. This really gives you the perspective of that this is a 3-tier performance area.
It's amazing that you can watch shows here, but when they're not practicing or they're not doing any shows, you can pick up some sandwiches and pizza from where we're about to take you and just come hang out in one of the seats and sofas and grab a drink and just have a nice, peaceful alone time.
Okay, walking through, this is where we hung out last night and ate some pizza. Look how beautiful this restaurant is inside. Welcome to Bonsai. Now, next up is the Front Street shops. Of course, your watches.
Watches and jewelry.
Welcome to the Pixels Gallery. You can select your pictures and print them. Okay, this is your Pixel shop. We also have some merch you can buy, like that porthole frame. Although, Alia, you know what I didn't see is cameraman walking around.
Yes, we haven't seen them a lot, but again, we haven't been on the ship for long enough.
Yeah.
Has it been 24 hours yet?
No, it's not even been 24
Yeah,
hours
so
yet.
there you go.
After the photo studio, this is where you enter your 820 Biscayne. Welcome to Miami.
This is this is one of the most exciting neighborhoods on this ship. You have a bar 820, you have Cucina del Capitano, and you have Miami Slice, which is the pizza place, open until 4 a.m. And then you have Deco Deli and Rudy's Sea Grill. First on, you have Cucina del Capitano, which is an Italian restaurant.
I think I read somewhere that the first meal here is included, and then after that it's $8 per person. So we should test that out. And they're prepping the restaurant for tonight, and I do see a lot of people walking outside. So let's head over to 820 Biscayne and maybe have a slice of pizza. Right in front is the 820 bar. Okay, we were here yesterday. This is the pizza place. It is always pretty crowded, but there's no line right now. And then right next to is Deco Deli. Here's Rudy's Sea Grill. You can see the menu and a fake crab in front. All right, so this is Rudy's Sea Grill. Doesn't look as big, but there's a lot of seating here. So very nice. Look at that sculpture. And after that, here's Alia and I at the Deco Deli. Look at these sandwiches. We got number 2, turkey, grilled ham and cheese. Alia,
Yeah, meatball cubano.
Are we gonna get something?
I was thinking of caprese, but it's served cold.
Okay, so these are all the sandwiches. All right, we're gonna ask about caprese, heating up caprese or toasting it. Check out the pizza. This is Miami Slice. They are rolling and stretching the dough. They are so fast. The line was maybe 50 people long yesterday, but they were uber fast. It's like a machine. The team here does an incredible job. Thank you, because the pizza was pretty good. All right, we spent maybe 2 hours sitting here eating. There's no line here, but at times the line was pretty big. There's a sandwich place. Alia, it's dark outside. So let's go find that ice cream cone and continue this tour.
We have covered the Celebration Central and the 820 Biscayne part of Deck 8. Now we're heading towards the summer landing. There's a Carnival store, watering hole, Heroes Tribute Lounge, Guy's Big and Anchor, and then the patio.
And I think somewhere here there's definitely an ice cream cone machine because everybody's walking around with one. So that's Carnival Adventures, and there's guest services next. This is Summer Landing, and that's the Carnival store. That's the Carnival store. And again, the Carnival store is right next to the guest services area. Alia, I do want to come back and explore the store, but
Yes.
we'll just give you a quick peek. They have a lot of celebration stuff. Those are cool looking bags. So they do have a ship model. Okay, so this is Guy's Pig and Anchor. The dinner's between 5:30 and 9:30. So now we found our ice cream. To give you some perspective, this is Guy's Pig and Anchor, and that's guest services. And right here is the ice cream inside the Heroes Tribute Lounge. Now this lounge is for the veterans with some comfortable couches and TVs. This ship has multiple pools. So this is a pool all the way in the back. Kind of has an infinity vibe.
It's called the patio. It's a very nice and peaceful area, and if you go on the other side, you will find a few hot tubs.
Let's show them the hot tubs real quick.
You guys want to sit here for a little bit?
In the back you can see watering hole, and here are the hot tubs. Yeah, it is a really nice area. Somebody says that it never gets really crowded here because it's a little out of the way. So that's a good tip. Look for, what is the name of this place?
The patio.
The patio right behind Guy Fieri's
Pig and Anchor.
Isa started beatboxing and Khizr's just watching TV. Actually, this is a nice touch. I like it. A TV where you can just sit, chill, watch some TV, and if you get bored, watch a sunset. So now we have covered deck 8, some of the most busiest and the most happening area on this cruise ship. Next number of floors from 9 to 15 are all staterooms. So we're going to jump straight to deck number 16 where we will cover the Lido Marketplace, the pools. So now we're going to enter the Tides pool. Since it's nighttime, we'll come back and show you guys the pool area in daytime. Fish Shack's Big Chicken, it's closed right now, but we'll show you in the morning. Next on our tour is Lido's Marketplace. It is the main buffet area. They do have some selection, but please note that the food selection is spread not only here, but some of the restaurants outside of the Lido Marketplace. We love the decor of this restaurant. It's modern, it's unique, but what really stands out are all these tiny nooks and corners, these areas which looks like mini restaurants within the main Lido Marketplace. It's a great place for a family to come and have a great meal. And just a tip to note, if the restaurant is crowded right around the food, you can just walk to the back of it. There's always plenty of seating. And now we're going to exit Lido Marketplace and we're going to enter the main pool area. Now this is what it looks like at nighttime. We actually think this is beautiful. We'll also show you the daytime view of this pool. Now if I pan over, you will see big screen where you can watch movies by the poolside. And then of course you have the Red Frog Bar, which is on 2 decks, 16 and 17. Behind the pool, you will have some food options. Now you have life jackets available by the pool in all sizes, and that's your towel station. You have Blue Iguana here, which is Mexican food. It's closed right now, but it opens for breakfast and lunch. And on the other side is street food, which is a new concept for us. So looking at it, there's 4 different options. You have Seafood Shack, Time Fries, Steam Dream, and The Sizzle. So street food is open until 6:30 and each stand offers new menu item each and every day. Now here's a look at the screen from the other side. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna pause this, pick you guys up in the morning, and continue this full tour of Carnival Celebration. And just like that, it's the next day. We're going to continue the tour of Lido. As you can see, it's morning. We're docked in Dominican Republic. It is pretty crowded. It's breakfast time. It's raining outside. Everybody's inside Lido. So here we are at the Tides pool. That's the Tides pool bar. We're gonna head towards Big Chicken so you guys can see what the Big Chicken area looks like when it's open. Last night when we came here, it was closed, but there's always a huge line at the Big Chicken. Or I should say a big line at the Big Chicken. Although you can get your chicken fixings plus a 3-cheese omelet that we tried. And of course here's Shaq himself. Okay, we're gonna check out Tides pool next. So the reason it's empty, it's port day. And behind us it's Amber Cove in Dominican Republic. Here's your Tides pool. The roller coaster is not working right now, although his Anissa and Alia, they're at the slide. So to continue the tour, I'm going to show you the next floor up, and then we'll go find them. That will wrap up this tour. Next to us is Vista. We took this on a transatlantic journey from Rome to New York a number of years back. It's a beautiful ship, but it kind of makes you realize how big Carnival Celebration is. We're not even at the top level, and so it's at least a couple of floors up. But I do really like that ship. Okay, so here's another look at Vista. The giant roller coaster here. We have reserved the roller coaster for the 6th day. It's a sea day. We'll go on it, we'll share the experience. It was about $45 for 2 adults and 2 kids. Here is the view of the pool in the back. Here's another view of the sofas in the back. A lot of tables and chairs here. They have all these wind deflectors here, one this way, one that way. It's all to avoid wind gushing through, especially on sea days. It's quite empty here. Deck 17, they have full-on day beds. They have a lot of places, but it stops here. So you can see you cannot go forward on deck 17. This is where it stops, and that's because all the front area is reserved for either the adults only or some of the balcony private suite area. And here's a view of the pool and the giant screen, Red Frog, and the smokestack again is Carnival Vista, so you don't get confused with. Our smokestack is much higher. This is the Red Frog Tiki Bar up top. I actually really like it. Look how cool this looks. And then you enter Guy's Burger Joint. Okay. We were very excited about Guy's Burger Joint. Then we tried it, and it wasn't the same thing as it was 5-6 years ago on Carnival Horizon. That was delicious. The one thing I do appreciate about Guy's at the toppings bar, you can actually come and hook up your burger. It's closed right now, but we'll just go close. They're chillin', not grillin' right now. I really like Guy's logo, and this is what the bar, the counter looks like. See, they're prepping. You also have some seating right outside. A lot of the tables, yeah, all of them says Guy approved. I don't know if this is his real signature or just printed on, but interesting. Right on deck 17 you have Circle C, ages 12 to 14. That's what Circle C Club looks like. And then right opposite is the Warehouse Arcade. So you can come here and spend some money trying your luck at these machines. Head out of the Warehouse Arcade. This wraps up deck 17. Welcome to deck 18. Again, this deck is split into two with a pool in the middle, so you can walk down, walk back up to this playground, jogging track, waterworks, sports square, rope course entrance, mini golf, and then I think you have to go one deck up to go to the boat. But this one is adult-only Serenity area with the Serenity Bar, Fresh Creations, and the adults-only retreat. You're gonna notice that it's kind of split. You are on deck 18, you have to go down to deck 17, then go back up to 18 again for all the sports activities in the back. What we're gonna do now is show you guys the Serenity, the adults-only area, and this will give you an idea of how much sunbathing areas out there. Here's the Serenity adults only area. Let's go in here, enter. There's a giant jacuzzi with a couple of beds here, then tons of lying around. In the middle of Serenity you can see a pool, a seating area next to a bar. I like this tiered seating area next to the pool. Here's your bar. This area on top, I believe this is reserved for suites, cabins, or maybe for diamond members. Called Cabanas Loft 19. Cabanas are open 8 to 8. Your wristband is required for entry. Children have to be accompanied by adults, and I think it comes with certain suites, or maybe you pay for them. Exit the Serenity area, then we're gonna go down and then go back up to the pool area. If you don't know, Carnival Vista has those bicycles. It's a ride that goes around the ship. You can see that railing around the funnel. We tried this on our transatlantic journey, but if I zoom in, maybe you guys can see what the bikes look like. Yep, the blue and the red. We're gonna head up to deck 18. We're gonna see if Khizis and Ali are still up there. Quite empty because it's raining, but you can see the jogging track up here. The 7 laps on this walking track, that equals 1 mile. Here, the giant basketball court. Right above us is the ropes course that goes all around. Towards the end are the water slides. Check out the funnel. Oh, that's very cool. Welcome to the water slides and waterworks. There are a few people here. Oh, I see Khiz in the back wearing his blue shirt. So let's go find him. You can also check the perspective from Carnival Celebration down to Carnival Vista. Vista used to be one of the largest carnival ships, and Celebration has definitely overtaken that. Here's the back of the roller coaster. So that's what the roller coaster looks like from the back. Wow, a lot of mechanics. I hope everything works. Another view of waterworks in the back. There are 3 slides, blue, yellow, and orange. Oh, Alia's here. Alia, how are the slides?
I didn't go on the slide, but kids love it.
You know, I thought you would go on the
Too
slide.
lazy to go on the slide.
You know, the bucket's always a lot of fun.
I
Yeah,
know.
the buckets, because Anissa, looks like they're loving it. Okay, so here is the water park. Now you have seen it, and right next to it in the back is the mini golf area, where you can find the golf clubs right here and play as much as you want. It is the Bolt roller coaster. It's a 2-person roller coaster, and again, the very first in the world on a cruise ship, a roller coaster. Maximum 300 pounds. Maximum height is 6 feet 5 inches, and minimum is 4 feet 4 inches. So remember, you gotta reserve it using the Carnival app, and once you reserve it, you select your day and time. Then you show up here and then head up for entering the Bolt. So if you can't find where the Bolt entrance is, just look for the water slides. It's right next to it. We are excited to try this in about 3 days time, and we'll report back how it is. Make sure you come back and check out our channel for that. After Bolt, you can see some more beds. You can also see the roller coaster track on top next to the funnel. If you're like me, who loves looking at the funnels, this is what the Celebration funnel looks like. I'm gonna say it's a very chubby shape, and it's very hidden from the rest of the cruise ship, so keep that in mind. But you can come to the sports complex to check it out. Yeah, I kind of miss like an open wide funnel that you can like look through. And back in the old days, they used to have the horn right built into that front, but that's just all blocked up, so the horn's not there. Check out Carnival Vista. This wraps up our tour of Carnival Celebration. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Did you see those? That's a nice little dining area. If you want to stay in Havana staterooms, you have to do two things. Number one, pay a little bit extra. And number two, have to be over 12
And
years.
pose like this.
Yes, and have to be over 12 years of age to stay in Havana.
We're about to leave the Havana staterooms in style. Let's
A
go.
little video of guy cooking, grilling. Like, I love diners, divers. We just love dining drivers and what?